Good morning, kindergarten. Now today we are going to do a new math concept, which is collecting and sorting our data. And we're going to use one of these, a numbered cube, or a dot cube as Saxon calls them. So here's our worksheet. So the very first thing we have to do is put our name on our worksheet. And we're going to talk a little bit about our numbered cube for a moment before we start our data collecting, okay? Now, what do you notice about my dot cube? Well, you can see this happens to be a blue one, but there are lots of different colors: red, green, orange, yellow. I've seen them pretty much any color of the rainbow. On each side of the dot cube is a different number of dots. This happens to have 4, and this is called a face. The side of the dot cube is called a face, and this particular side or face has 4 dots. This one here has 6 dots. This has 3 dots, 2 dots, 1 dot, and lastly, 5 dots. So you can roll the numbers 1 through 6 every time you roll your dotted cube, okay? So what we're going to do is I am going to let you roll your dotted cube for about 4 or 5 minutes, and you are going to record your data on our record sheet. So let me show you what I mean. I would take my dotted cube, shake it, put it down. I got a 6. The face or the side of this dotted cube came up to 6. So what I would do is color in one box to show I rolled a 6. I rolled 1 6. Then you would continue. I'm going to roll again. This time, let me move that down so you can see it. This time I rolled a 1. So I'm going to come over to my ones column and I'm going to color in the number 1. And let me roll it again. This time I got a 2. So I'm going to come over to the 2's and I'm going to color in 1 square to show I rolled a 2. Okay? This time I got another 2. So I would come up and color another box in the 2's column. I'll do one more here. I got a 3. So this time I would come over here and color one box to show I rolled 1 3. And you can continue doing this for about 4 or 5 minutes and record all of your data. Each time you roll a number, you go to that column and you color one more square. Now this whole thing here is called a bar graph. It's called a bar graph. And if we were all together in class, we would then collect up all of our data and we would show how many 1s our whole class rolled, how many 2s our whole class rolled, how many 3s our whole class rolled. But we can't do that right now. But perhaps when you all return a week from today, Lord willing, we can take a moment and collect up all of our data and see how many different numbers our students rolled, okay? So you do not have a separate math worksheet today. It's just the dot cube graph, the bar graph. That's all you have to do for today. So make sure that you are staying up with your SWR app and reviewing those letters, sounds that are on your weekly sheet. Review your Bible verses, your Proverbs 1:7, your 1 Corinthians 13:4 through 8a, your catechism question. You can access all of the catechism questions on the Google Classroom. There's a video for that and you can sit down. But right now we are just focusing on the very first question. Okay? So I hope that you have a wonderful day, and Lord willing, I will be seeing all of you soon.